Welcome to Times of Nigerian News. I am Naomi Effiong, and here are the stories making the headlines today. Oyo adopted school children still in captivity after 44 days. The nightmare continues for families in Oyo State as scores of pupils and teachers abducted from schools in Oyo State remain in captivity more than a month after the incident occurred, with public schools in the state also remaining shut following demands by the Nigerian Union of Teachers for the implementation of adequate security measures. Nigerians continue to demand urgent government actions. Senate passes historic state police bill, a new chapter for Nigerian security. In what many are calling a once-in-a-generation reform, the Nigerian Senate passed a constitutional amendment to create state police, with more than two-thirds of senators voting in favor. Each state force will be led by a commissioner appointed by the governor and confirmed by the state legislature, while the national police will continue to operate alongside the new state forces. The bill now moves to state assemblies for ratification.
I'm rising to move a motion based on my personal conviction and the conviction of several of our colleagues, and the need to also ensure transparency, both within ourselves as people that will be performing this major constitutional responsibility, as well as members of public, that rather than go by way of electronic voting, which obviously now we disenfranchise a few or some of our colleagues whose machines are not working. I am moving that we give every distinguished senator to answer his or her father's name by doing manual voting. That is my motion, sir, and I so move. The principal objective of the bill, Mr. President and distinguished colleagues, is to establish a constitutional framework for the creation and operation of state police services while retaining a strong federal police service and maintaining national standards.
NDLEA busts Nigerian-Mexican drug cartel operating industrial meth lab in Oyo Forest. The NDLEA has uncovered and dismantled a massive methamphetamine production facility hidden inside a forest in Oyo State, arresting a suspected Mexican drug expert and 4 Nigerian suspects in what officials describe as a major breakthrough against an international drug cartel. The 56-year-old Mexican national, Jose Villa Ochoa, was allegedly brought in specifically to provide technical expertise for large-scale methamphetamine production. Tinubu signs new NIMC Act into law, pushing Nigeria towards a single digital identity. President BolaAhmedTinubu has signed the 2026 National Identity Management Commission Act into law, marking a significant milestone in Nigeria's effort to modernize identity management, enhance national security, improve public service delivery, and deepen the nation's digital economy.
Today marks a defining moment in the history of identity management in Nigeria. Mr. President, your visionary leadership and unwavering commitment to digital transformation have once again positioned Nigeria for a future driven by innovation, trust, and inclusion. This landmark legislation is not just an amendment of an existing law. It is a bold leap into the future. For 19 years, the legal framework governing Nigeria's identity management system remained unchanged, while the digital landscape evolved rapidly. Today, that gap has been closed. Building on the NIMC Act of 2007, the NIMC Act 2026 establishes a modern legal framework that further strengthens the Nigerian digital public infrastructure, creating the foundation for trusted identity and seamless access to government and private sector services. It reinforces the National Identification Number as the cornerstone of identity verification and authentication across the country. The Act also introduces critical innovations that respond to the realities of today's digital world. It strengthens the protection of citizens' personal data, reinforces cybersecurity measures, provides the legal basis for a robust national public key infrastructure, and supports secure digital authentication, encryption, and digital signatures. These provisions will enhance trust in digital transactions and protect Nigerians in an increasingly connected economy.
Burna Boy, Davido, Rema, and Ira Star dominate the FIFA World Cup 2026 album. Despite the Super Eagles' absence from the tournament, Nigerian music is front and center at the FIFA World Cup. The official anthem is a duet by Burna Boy and Colombian megastar Shakira titled Die Die. Meanwhile, Rema, Davido, and Ira Star feature on tracks titled Goals, No Place Like Home, and Show Me, respectively. The development has been widely celebrated as proof that Afrobeat remains a place on the world's biggest cultural stage. Drake wins over $1 million as Canada knocks South Africa out of the World Cup. Canadian rapper Drake has won more than $1 million after Canada defeated South Africa 1-0 in their FIFA World Cup round of 32 clash. The Toronto-born rapper had staked $770,000, over $1 billion, on Canada to beat South Africa, with the wager returning a total payout of $1,001,000, giving Drake a profit of about $231,000. Drake revealed ahead of the match that the bet was prompted by a private exchange with South African DJ Black Coffee, writing on Instagram, "Black Coffee was chirping in the DM and I had to raise the stakes." South Africa's defeat brought an end to the country's best ever FIFA World Cup campaign, having reached the knockout stage for the first time. And that's all for today's headlines. For more breaking news and updates, stay connected to Times of Nigeria News. I am Naomi Effiong. Thanks for watching.